Oh, it arrived. Okay. Hey dear friends of mine, welcome to a new episode of Daring Draws. I am going to show you my new 3D printer. I just received it and I'm going to unbox the 3D printer. I'm going to check out what's inside. I'm just as curious as you hopefully are. Check out what this thing is capable of. My idea of this thing is an extension of my ideas and my creativity, and I want to materialize these ideas into 3D objects. You know, I think this thing right here is one of the ways to try and do that. Let's check it out. The 3D printer that I bought, it's called a CraftBot Plus 3D. You know, I bought this printer because I looked it up in the review and I really Googled it and I spent the whole day just comparing all the differences, and I really wanted to have a big volume so I could print as large as of objects as possible. That was my main criteria. I need the things that are included. Okay, so we have a 3D filament. It's purple. These are like what you usually would have with the normal printers. You have ink cartridges. It's PLA based, I think. Yeah, it's PLA. It means it's some kind of a plastic. Some accessories, a cable, a holder, some USB cable coming up. So I chose red because I think it'll match the office studio space. Okay, this is the bed that's going to be inserted where the 3D print is going to be printed on. Wow. I'm just surprised by the sturdiness of this thing. Materials are quite sturdy. It's made from some kind of stainless steel, I guess, or some kind of a metal. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to plug this red monster in and just see how it works, basically. And then we'll just find out if something goes wrong. So as you can see, it has a LCD touchscreen. Okay, so I need a file to print, of course, and there's a very cool 3D model, quite complex. I want to download that specific model. It's an, I'll show you what it is. First, let's go to Thingiverse. And then I'll enter the search term cellular lamp, and it's this lamp, I think. As you can see, it's quite a cool looking lamp, and it's freely downloadable, and that's the one I'm going to download. Okay, so in order to let the machine understand what it has to print, I need to import the model into a software program. which is called a slicer. So I downloaded the file from Thingiverse, and then I imported it into this program. It's called Slicer. It's freely downloadable. Okay, what it does is this model is will be translated into a command code which the computer understands. So I need to set different variables like the thickness, the quickness of the printer, etc. Like there are quite a few variables I need to define in this software program before I can start the print. This is the 3D model I downloaded from Thingiverse. So I'll export this and I'll save the code in G-code as it's called, and then I'll save the code on my USB stick and transfer it to the printer. Let's go. So I think it's starting to be ready. Took a little bit longer than I expected, so it turned out to be quite a little bit more complicated than I thought, because the model that I used was a very complex one, and I like to start complex as soon as possible instead of using very simple stuff. So as you've seen, the model isn't quite well finished. I have to use sandpaper to touch it up a little bit. I'm very happy with the final result. It looks quite clean now, but the overall design looks great. But now I don't really like the color, so I want to change the color to white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some white paint and spray paint it to white. Okay, so as you've seen, I've painted it and it came out quite nice for my first attempt. It's been quite an exercise for me to get to know the printer and all the settings. I was so happy when it started to print in the end, and and then it started really to take shape. Look, it took me about 12 hours to get this to print, and yeah, it takes quite a while. So these kind of shapes are quite complex, I think. And Thingiverse, I'm going to put down the link below if you are interested in downloading this model and maybe you have a printer yourself. There are some websites where they can print these models for you. I think it's Shapeways. I'll put a link in the description box as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and enjoy your day, and I hope to see you next time.